Good evening and welcome to Paranormal Path. And tonight we have Wednesbury Paranormal and a sausage roll. How are you doing?
Evening. Alright. Paranormal.
We like the sausage rolls down in Wednesbury. Is it Greg's one?
Having a picnic.
Having a picnic. And why not? Nice picnic kind of sort
Just
of Monday night,
I've
innit?
just choked on the sausage. The second time in my life.
What, choked on a sausage? Really?
My first time was at school.
Well, I'm not saying anything there. So we started off with swimming to go on. We are talking about paranormal tonight. I can't even actually find it on Facebook, so I don't know what's happening. Doesn't seem to be updating, so I can't share it at the moment.
So we're not past the watershed.
Yeah, that's it. So so I'm talking to these guys again. Wednesday Paranormal. So
Wednesday. Who's Wednesday Paranormal? They're good.
I don't know. Who are they? Who are they? You tell me.
Well, let's create one. Otherwise, I get called it enough. Change the name.
So I've got Louisa watching. Hi, Louisa. So who are Wednesbury Paranormal then?
No, bunch of nobodies really. Just a bunch of scruffs from a trampy town about the M6. We're all orphans and
waifs and strays.
No, we're alleged paranormal team from the Midlands in the UK, and we've been doing it for ages now. Yeah, we do events. Yeah, we do it up and down the country and made lots of friends and raised lots of money for the Samaritans and specialising.
That was incredible, that was. How much did you raise for the Samaritan? Speak for yourself, Purple Miss says. Hi, Nando. Welcome.
Probably one out of all of us. Hi, Nando's.
Hi, Ma. Oh, we go. Everyone's coming on now. I couldn't share because it was just being silly at the moment. Hiya, Carl. Hope you're well. Yeah, so how long have you been around then doing paranormal then, Russ?
He's been forever.
Forever. I was born in. I'm the son of an I'm the son of an incubus.
You wish.
Yeah. So I was rejected from the cult family when I was born, and then I've been in paranormal 20 odd years, and before the days of the internet. So, but it was all done by a book. So I've been down the rabbit hole most of my life, and then I met up with these lovely lads, and they're exactly the same.
Yeah, we've known each other a few years more than.
It's brilliant, though. It really is, and it's great the friendship that you have between each other, and also the chemistry you have.
Liz, Mark. Hello, Mark.
Got my dad, got my granddad.
And we've got Mandy as well. Hi, you lovely bunch.
The missus is on there. Behave. Yeah, Mandy's been eating my sausage.
So you sort of go to some incredible locations. Like what was your first location you did as Wednesbury?
Well, I had but the new Wednesbury, the old Wednesbury, before these guys joined, when it was me and a couple of others.
Yeah.
John Smith and John Tolliday. We did the first event we did, or first location.
Location, really?
First location of research as Wednesbury was Stoke Town Hall. And,
oh, wow.
We joined up with not Ghost on Trent, the other one, Richard Hawkins' lot. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Academy, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. The church name, haven't they? Hi, Mandy. Yeah.
Yeah, so we went with them to the Stoke Town Hall, and we did vigils in the hospital area, Hospital Bay, the cells. It was a pretty active night, and really just give us the thirst to continue and carry on and try and
brilliant.
Give.
That's not a location. That's not a location now, is it?
I don't know. I think you can. I'm sure that I think the Ghost Academy still do events there on
right, okay, because I don't see it get mentioned.
Yeah, no, you can still get them. Definitely can. I know. It's a really good active place. If you ever get to see an event advertised there, then go. It's yeah. If I remember right, there's a bit of a darker entity that lingers in the tunnel area of it towards the old cell at the end. And I remember just catching photographs of a shadow figure marauding up and down the tunnel. So that was pretty interesting.
How's that?
Hello, Neil. Yeah.
Neil.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to ask these lads where their first ones.
Yeah. What about you two then?
Right,
So who wants to start?
My first one was actually an event run by Wednesbury Para at the time.
Old Wednesbury
Para, and it was at Guy's Cliff. And I went there, and yeah, I got hooked. First time ever, and straight afterwards says, if you want to come on another one, you're more than willing, and away we went from there. So yeah, Guy's Cliff was my first one.
Guy's Cliff
First
House.
ever.
Warwick.
Guy's Cliff House, Warwick. Best place as well.
It is an awesome location. So.
Yeah, it is.
Masonic Lodge.
September 2019. That's when I met.
I can't remember dates.
No, I can't.
Went to Smedic Baps to the famous TV host who was running an event there, and went and seen him like
a one punch.
Sorry.
You look when you get together. Who's the guy in the middle? There you go.
I didn't know until right at the end of the event when he says, thanks for running Paranormal for helping host. And I was like, Wednesbury, I've been looking for ages for a local group. And
we're all short and bold. We're all short and bold.
All short and bold.
Oh, and you did not break Mark's SLS either then.
Oh, yes. First thing he gave me was his gadget. 2 hands.
and his SLS.
So did you wreck it then?
Oh, we wrecked it.
Oh no.
At the time, I'm like naive, so I went to someone pointing to something. I'm like, oh, something there. At that time, he's probably thinking, oh, God, he's like, you know. But I was just keen, naive person. Just first event, thinking it's going to be exactly like on the TV, which it wasn't. But it was a bit of a quiet night. So right at the end, when there was like that DVP, then the tunnels, and then I thought someone maybe took someone. I was trying my best to be funky, I couldn't. Straight away, I got that adrenaline rush. And from there, I started my journey, and then eventually, after about a year doing it, it's like different teams and good on the arm now. They had a space opening, so ever since then, they're all good with it.
Jackie, he stalked me incessantly for 1 year, asking to be part of the team. So I recruited him as the tea boy, and he was useless.
Oh dear. No good with equipment anyway. Hey Scott.
That's me what it is.
I'll do the tea.
We've got your son here as well.
Adam. Hello, Adam.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's popping on briefly. Hello to Nelly and Denlo, swinging right. There you go. Swinging right. I'm not reading right.
Adam's the team's voyeur. Whenever he walks around spying on everybody, making sure that they're all behaving.
Oh yeah, he does. Bless him. And he likes Yvette as well, doesn't he?
Just a lot.
Yeah. Bless you, Adam.
Yeah, he waits for Yvette to put a washing on the line, and it all goes missing when he's about.
Adam wants to share your sausage, I think.
And Carl's underpants. He wants some sausage, Ad. Nice one. Smell my roll.
Oh no, just you. Scott, I hope you're all well. We are. Cheers. Paul Purchase, hi guys as well.
Mr. P's on, Mr. Purchase. Big shout to K2 Paranormal. Yes. Mr. Purchase.
Oh, K2 Paranormal, not met you guys yet. I don't think. Not as K2 Purchase. Anyway. Have I?
Yeah, you've met them.
You know Paul, don't you?
I met Paul, yeah. I don't know if I've met that team. I don't know.
That's his team.
Paul and Lee.
Paul's 7'8", and you'll never forget Paul when you meet him.
Is that orange black top?
Yeah, he's a dingle.
Oh, we're not allowed to mention legally how much Adam likes Yvette. Oh, there you go. Then. We won't mention that. Then.
There's an ongoing case. I've heard that Adam is the illicit son of Yvette and Stuart, isn't it? The bald one.
You love that, don't you, Adam?
Or Fred. Adam and Fred and Yvette.
With a bit of Coronation Street.
Oh, only 7'9".
Yeah, I was only 7 foot. I was really short.
Good job you not my two dogs would scoff those sausage rolls. Oh, yeah, mine.
Oh, this one for your poochies, mate. It's fresh. If you look at the pastry, there's some good texture in that. It's a nice sausage.
No soggy bottom anywhere.
If you're watching in the US, I don't know if you know what sausage rolls are, but they're just like meat in some pastry, aren't they, really?
Is this going out in America? Well, they know what a sausage roll is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you sell sausage rolls out there or not.
It's doing rolling your sausage.
I hope you make a good cup of tea because Mandy Bell won't be friends with you if you don't.
Oh, Mandy, we do the best cups of. Well, Neil does. Neil's a tea boy, official.
I'm good at tea bagging.
Tea boy.
He can handle his tea bags really well.
No comment. Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Adam likes
Claire.
his 6 inches.
Say happy birthday to Claire, everybody. It was a birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Claire. Where are you? You moved.
Claire,
Happy birthday, Claire. You all going to sing?
Do we sing happy birthday to Claire?
Yeah, go on then. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Claire.
Happy sausage
birthday
rolls.
to you. We've got Wayne as well. Oh, Paul wants to do it for Greg's sausage rolls.
These ain't good. Can't afford Greg sausage rolls.
No, you're from Wednesbury, aren't you?
Yeah, these are Allen's or something. Aldi's. Aldi's.
Boo Brothers say it doesn't look the same Russ without a beer in his hand.
You know me too well. You
Oh,
don't know
there
what's in here.
The Russ's sausage rolls there.
You don't know what's in there.
Got some happy birthdays from Tracy, from Mandy Bell, from Paul, from Mark Williams.
Yeah. Claire's lovely,
Nikki.
and it was her sister's birthday as well. We went to Derby Jail, Derby Goal with them. And your friend, Mr. Felix, yeah, he spent 3 hours talking about his silica and these stuff.
Yeah, and the ghost he saw at 3:30.
And we watched him drink a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, bless him.
We should still celebrate his 50th from about
Make
2 years
sure
ago.
Yeah,
it's your
still my
birthday.
birthday.
21 again, Claire. Oh, here's another fan of Yorkshire
You've got to
tea.
afford Yorkshire tea.
Oh, there you go. You've screwed that up.
It's
Claire
sort
likes a veggie sausage.
Claire don't like meat. That's it. Claire, no. She's a vegan. She's a
There
vegan.
you go. Hi, Gary. How you doing?
It's the G-man.
Yeah, I know.
Wheels.
Awesome guy, awesome medium. Spoke to Gary
Gary's
just before
on.
Christmas. Oh yeah, I met Gary at Warwick, but then I think the second time I met him is when you were at one of the events at Smethwick.
Yeah,
Smethwick was an awesome location, wasn't it?
it was one of the best locations in the
Yeah.
UK at the time, and testament to Andy Moore for managing it for so long. And I was gutted when it shut.
Aye, lad. Yorkshire tea. Aye, lad.
Well, you got to stay away from Gary, don't you? Warning.
Yeah, that's it. Gary's always in the hot tub, making
He
bubbles
is.
in the jacuzzi.
Now he's got his new kitchen sorted out, and he's always
That's it,
outside in his hot tub. Hey, Johnny.
Where he does his cooking.
Oh, Johnny be good. Johnny be good. Rip Marco.
Wow.
Lovely
There is
family.
your ghost.
The UK Paro family is top notch, and it's great how we all know each other and have a good bit of banter, isn't it? And laugh.
Yes, because I've actually met most people on here who are watching. You know,
Yeah.
like we've got Gary up near Liverpool, got you
Yeah.
guys, Wayne down in
In
Colchester way,
God's country.
and I met all of you. And it's awesome, isn't it?
Oh,
Well, a lot of you.
yeah.
And
No
it's,
time for backbiting and slating each other. We still have a bit of banter, a laugh, and respect everything we all, every one of us do. So.
well, you know, everyone, no one's going to get on with everybody, are they? But you just get on with it. You know what I mean? You don't get on with them, just walk away, leave them to it. There you go.
Yeah.
And there's enough negativity. Just find your friends, find out who does things the same way. Just go and enjoy it. Life's too short, isn't it?
You've got it. Go make some memories. That's what it's all about. There's enough
But
people.
that's right, yeah. Like some
Tracy.
people like moaning over, yeah, Tracy 57. I didn't know. I wouldn't have thought that, to be fair. Yeah. So I used to work with Tracy with another team. Yeah, but there you go.
Still gonna catch me.
That's what makes it a great community. And yeah, it does, doesn't it? And yeah, I met Johnny at the Hermit's Cave. So this is a good location. It's in Derbyshire and a place called Dale Abbey. And it's just a cave, and this guy used to live there for years. He had a calling from the Virgin Mary or something, went to live in this cave. But now it sounds like it's on private land, but it's near a footpath, so I don't kind of know how it's working because it is for sale. The land is for sale at the moment.
Ooh.
So, but at the moment it's too muddy to go. But yeah, I don't really know.
No,
You know, it doesn't cost anything nice, does it?
Sarah's from Google, isn't she? Yeah.
We'll have to go out, Tracy, sort something out.
I totally agree there in relation to our heritage is falling day by day. I mean, all our haunted heritage. I mean, there's local places to me that's been sold off and knocked down to build apartments and housing and etc. But they're knocking down
affordable housing.
Yeah, knocking down our heritage and our haunted history.
That's right.
To make way for it. Now, Smethwick Pass, like you just mentioned, is a private.
Oh, that's a shocker. That should have been a listed building.
Yeah, it was.
Should have been.
Part of it is.
Part of it is great too.
Yeah. So it's. I mean, that place is so much of our history, just underneath the pool, not just the pool itself. The stage with the.
It's the underneath bit, which was a special bit.
Yeah. It's an Art Deco building. It's going to end up becoming some. Basically, I know these small pigeon coop slums. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say what I wanted to say.
We try to keep your brain into that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what bugs me. Really bugs me.
Yeah, it was so strange. Like I did go to Smethwick, and my mediumship was really on form that night. And I was with Chris Wilcox, and I met you guys there. And I think Jolene were there, Gary were there. And I was in the gym room right near the swimming pool, and I brought the Cray twins through. Mm-hmm. And Terry Cooper was there, and she'd just picked up. Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil, not the Cray twins. Hey, yeah, how you doing?
Hi, Joe.
So yeah, I just picked up the Cray twins, and I've got a really horrible image. But and then another medium said that she'd picked up on them as well, and it was like. It's brilliant, but you have the swimming pool area where you used to have the bands on, and then underneath you got all the sort of the carvings and everything, haven't you?
Yeah. From the air raid shelter, the drawings on the walls.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'll never see them again.
Yeah, that's right, because you're talking about Jolene, and then psychic, she just pops on just like that. She can hear us. She wants me to send the message out.
Joe.
Leicester Hospital as well.
Yeah.
Did you ever go there?
Never got to do that. No.
Oh wow.
It's just everywhere. They are on a mission to destroy our heritage, and people need to do something about it. I mean, they don't want it. They do not want our association with the past. It's all about change and.
It's like the Crooked House was disgusting, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that was
don't go there. Don't go there.
No, we're not. That was unbelievable, yeah. But yeah, we all know what happened there. That was blatant.
Well,
So Paul mentions that he did Wilderthorpe, and yeah, that was the event to be on, wasn't it?
Well, the whole weekend. So we did that weekend last year.
Last year, yeah.
Was it March? Yeah, March. Yeah, March. End of March. And it was going to be a paranormal weekend. We basically for Friday, Saturday, and leave Sunday. It was going to be a research weekend. But by the time we got there, and we was all going through spiritual journeys and awakenings, and it was all. It ended up being a retreat rather than a ghost hunt. So there was that much going on spiritually in relation to shamanistic drumming, sound vibrational healing. We had the tour.
That's Kirsty, yeah.
Yeah. Kirsty did that. Yeah.
Kirsty, yeah.
Sound baths.
Lots of food and
Ben and
drink.
Lou.
Ben and Lou did a talk as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it just turned out being one big family get together, and we loved it. You know. Yeah. It really was a cracking weekend.
Yeah, I sort of get stuck a lot of times because I've got a dog, so I've just like booked 4 weekends for the dog in kennels for the year, and it's like, well, you can only do it so often, can't you?
Yeah.
Dogging kennels. Right then.
What's these dogging kennels?
I'll get the wrong end of
Dog.
the stick then.
The dog in kennels because they can't come with us.
Dogging kennel.
Yeah, so I can only travel about an hour, but I did make it to the nunnery one night, and that's an amazing place.
Nunnery, so
Nunnery, yeah.
that's often that Lawrence who
that's
spectacular. So the Nunnery, Willie Manor Hotel, and George Jarvis Store. Those are 3 that need every bucket list for the UK. And Nat Lawrence has smashed it to bits, keeping those going.
To actually find these like abandoned buildings, go in, clean them up, and then make them secure for us to go around them and investigate in them.
Same with Craig and Gemma at the Haunted Museum in Stoke.
Yeah.
And Neil with
that's it.
Testament to all these people who are actually going out there and doing it and setting it up for research purposes. No fakery, just pure research.
Just real. And they're in it for the passion as well,
Exactly.
and like any evidence to do that's just real. They'll do their lives, they'll do chats, they'll do whatever, and it's just real, isn't it? And that's what counts.
And anybody who does that and puts their heart on the sleeve and represents UK paranormal, UK heritage, will always get Wednesbury Paranormal backing, respect and promotion all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like Jolene and Gary are on this evening, Mark Williams. I mean, these are 3, and Alistair, they're all on Paul.
They're brilliant.
They're all so passionate about what they're doing. They all play a pivotal role. It's not just about people like me with a big mouth coming on and talking. I'm just purely trying to be a bit of glue and bond everybody together so everybody can shine and everybody can research together and bring that proof of the afterlife.
That's right, yeah.
That's all we want. Yeah.
But I do like the experiments that you guys do. So when we come to your events, you do host public events, but it's not just your standard experiments, is it? You had me lying in a coffin.
Yeah.
I can't remember
who had you lying in a coffin? Weren't me?
Was that Ashbourne? That was Ashbourne, wasn't it? When that weird stuff was going on.
Yeah, so we did that. Was called the Ferryman. We did the Ferryman experiment with
that
the
was
old
it.
coins. So I put Victorian coins, or the old coins, pay your toll to the other side, and then we plugged you in the obviously into an Estes type scenario.
Yeah.
While you was blindfolded and with the coins on your face, we was doing lots of ritualistic things around you to try and open the gateway. Yeah, but we do try, as you say, going back to the experiment, we do try to do mix it up and do lots of things. And
okay.
We've got a new one for you to try now with scrying.
Yeah.
Oh, I like scrying because I usually do sort of get things.
You'll love this one then.
Yeah, we got a new version. We've upgraded.
We've upgraded it somewhat.
Yeah.
I know it won't be like sort of standard, will it, with you guys? We know that.
Definitely standard.
Yeah.
Can I just ask about this smoke ITC?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so Joe, we went to Morecambe Park Hotel and we did.
Oh, that was a good one as well. Loads went to that, didn't they?
did an evening there, and then Jolene decided she was going to set the basement
Place on
alight,
fire.
and then leave me to call the caretaker, who was a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he was Daniel Craig's stunt double. So tell him that his place was burning down, and then he had to call the fire engineer. He even had to get an axe to open his office because he hadn't got the key. He had to axe his door off.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
And then Jolene's just down there sitting, looking pretty as usual, you know. Yeah.
Apart from that, it was great.
Apart from that, brilliant. You know, it's the fire alarm's gone off for 3 hours, and I got kicked in the nadgers.
Yeah, we did see the funny side.
Wonderful. But you know,
After all,
whatever you do with paranormal, it's an experience, isn't it? Especially with you guys.
yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the guys will agree. We do like to play up a bit between breaks, but our vigils are, you know, legendary.
Up against anybody.
Yeah, we are so passionate about them, so we will not play up during vigils. But
Yeah.
I think because it's such a dark and taboo subject, you have to kick back a little bit, you know.
Well, it gives you the energy, doesn't it? You've got all that great chemistry between you, so I guess generally stuff will happen when you're around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's it.
I'm finding though lately it seems to be coming to you more when you're just sitting back, having the
doing
laugh.
nothing. Yeah.
When you're doing nothing and just having the laugh and the joke, you know. And
They get a bit pissed off. You're not doing
yeah,
That's it. Yeah, they go hello.
Yeah, they come out to
Strike
play.
one.
So I highly recommend just sitting there with a pack of cards and a couple of cans and just letting them come and join you.
Yeah.
Really breaking the boundaries, forefront of the paranormal.
Well, yeah, we ended up doing that the other night. We went
You can
to
touch your heart.
we went to do a seance, but in fact we just ended up chatting. And like we thought, oh yeah, I hope you're enjoying this conversation, guys. You know, because you get to know people at the spirits around the location, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, and you kind of feel that they protect you as well to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't seen them this year until now, you know, and it's just wonderful. Looking forward to going out and about with the lads. That's Amanda Hadley.
And from Black Country Paranutters. Yeah.
TW.
I still
And
giggle about it.
Jolene still giggles about that, and Nikki. Nikki and I were giggling all night when he turned it with the angle grinder. That was priceless.
Nicky did a runner.
Jolene says her and Nikki were on Grinder when they're supposed to be doing vigils. Sweep left.
Gary liked the police. And Dennis came along.
Enjoyed the bottom police station. Oh, Bolton Station.
Oh, Bolton Police Station.
The
Ah.
bottom police station.
I think my eyes are gone dodgy. I think the screen's smaller than normal, so I can't actually read it anymore. The most hilarious paranormal experience was there at Morecambe, so yeah. Awesome.
We've been messing around recently.
We aim to please.
Yeah, we've been messing around recently with frequencies and energy, so using Tesla coils and negative ions and some obscure frequencies that can play havoc with you with your system. But I mean, sometimes when you've got a Tesla coil and copper wires, I mean, you've got to be careful because you're electric circuiting yourself. So I don't think our liability insurance covers that. So we're steering clear.
Yeah, I've seen Richard Felix set something up as well with the smoke and stuff, try and, get images through on the smoke and laser and stuff, and he test out slow tape theory, and he touched something, he got a bit of a zap from it. But yeah, it does happen, doesn't it? You've got to be careful.
Yeah, definitely. All for the man's soil.
Yeah. So where were you last week then? You're at a hotel, wasn't it?
No, Saturday gone.
Lightwood's house in Bearwood, it's about 10 minutes from Smethwick now.
Yeah.
All right.
First time it's ever been investigated.
Yeah.
That was through Sandwell Council.
So if Sarah Walsgrove is watching, the lady let us have the place.
Sarah and Lynn, big shout out.
So the first team to do an event there. Now, Neil's girlfriend, the haunted historian Mandy West, who's been on your show, did a dossier and report on the place, and it's an alleged cursed building because of all the
Wow.
deaths. There's 15 deaths that Mandy found during her report.
My gosh.
I haven't told the lads yet, but there was a girl fell down the stairs. I think her name was Hannah, and I didn't know this at the time, but as I walked past the stairwell, I saw a lady in a brown dress coming down the stairs with a white muffled top on her dress, and she was tripped. I saw her visually trip over at the bottom of her dress just for that fleeting second. And when we got in and I read the report, her name was Anna, and she tripped and broke her neck on the dress on the stairwell.
Oh wow.
That was just one of them. I mean, the unexplained death of that girl. What was that with the sleeping woman? Yeah, I mean, that many, but all the ladies that seem to live there seem to pass, in a specific state of time.
It was also used as an army hospital, First World War, for recuperation.
Okay.
So I just said the possibilities was endless.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It wasn't a book, but it's a beautiful building.
Yeah.
So someone fell on the stairs and Purple Mist nearly did as well.
I saw, yeah.
As soon as we walked into the place, Joe didn't know at the time, but as soon as we walked into the room where they were keeping the soldiers, I asked her what she felt, and she straight away says, "I can smell like disinfectant, as if it's like a hospital." That was the very first within like a second of her walking through the door. It's unbelievable what she picked up. Yeah, fabulous. Joe was.
I'm just amazed with the UK. Hiya, David from
watching from Clearwater Beach in Florida.
Oh, wow.
That's beautiful there. Impressive.
I went there on my honeymoon. Went to Clearwater on my honeymoon. It was just amazing.
Yeah, from 727 Paranormal Life. So
727 Paranormal Life. Big shout out
from Clearwater Beach, Florida. That sounds so cool, doesn't it? We're sort of kind of we're about 80 miles from the beach, aren't we? It's yeah.
And then the beach that we've got is probably sewage pipe.
I know, that's the one, isn't it? That was Skeg Vegas, but there you go.
Yeah. I mean, I love the UK scene in relation to what we've got history-wise. But I mean, I envy some of these teams that are Florida and
we closer to beaches than beaches.
Oh no, he's been really cool to us. It's 71 degrees today.
Oh,
yeah. It's minus 3 degrees centigrade here at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Eee, that's grim. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? You okay?
Happy birthday, David.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's But yeah, so you've got a lot lined up this year. Then you did quite a few investigations at the Ram. How are they going?
Yeah, we do really well. I mean, it's we're lucky to have a slot there and work for the Ram and host evenings. There's another team that they also do. I think it's Haunted Nights, and they're another cracking team. So it's all Midlands-based teams as well that get to do the Ram, which is. Is this where the A1 investigators come from? I don't think so.
No, it's good because I know Haunting Nights. I've met them. It's Sue, isn't it? Sue's on the team there.
And Chris, and it's Paul Dutton's team.
I've met them at the Galleries of Justice in Nottingham. So yeah, they're incredible. So great team.
There ain't no bad teams really in the UK. Just that it's just. Well, I'm not. I'm saying there's good in every team.
That's right, isn't it? You just got to choose wisely. Choose the team what suits you really. And there are genuine people out there. Then there's some to avoid. But it's up to you, and you decide yourself what's right for you. Yeah. And that's it.
When we do it, I mean, as I say, I think we take it to heart that we try and give a bit of everything. Go old school, new school, and future school. We try and think in the future what we're going to be doing, as Neil mentioned there. The variation on scrying we're doing with the experiments, bringing out another testament to that experiment. So, and it's like with the Estes. What's the next Estes? What comes after Estes? Estes is seems to be everybody's go-to. What's
I
the
like
next
it,
phase?
yeah.
yeah, what is the next stage in ITC? What's next? And I mean,
That's
the people
right.
people who are doing the work, you know, I mentioned Andy Steyer and Andy Bailey and all the manufacturers of equipment out there. Keep going. Don't be scared. Just do it. We'll test it for you.
We'll test
The
it.
We'll test
geniuses,
it.
aren't they? Really, the ideas they come out with, it's brilliant. I love
I mean,
Andy's lights.
yeah, magic. Yeah,
They're
really magic.
brilliant. So they're
So
they
EMF
act on
trips,
EMF.
EMF trips, PIR trip wires, all this. I mean, where would we be without these guys? You know, putting
That's
this
right. Yeah,
equipment out there, and we need to back them. We need to back these people.
definitely.
So I'm not trying to get any freebies, Andy, or the
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's
Yeah.
Kirsty. We mentioned Kirsty earlier.
It's Kirsty.
Yes,
Yay.
Bang the drum.
National Paranormal Investigator.
Kirsty.
So we've
The
got
drum
the
lady.
scrying REM mirror. Yeah,
Scrying REM mirror. Yeah, that's the one at the.
that's a good one.
haunted,
Is that the
isn't it?
one?
Yeah.
Sounds a great idea. David,
No, but-
David says, do you guys ever notice that you get more activity when it's warm than cold?
Well, based on the weather, I think it seems to be more when it's stormy, obviously because of the electrics and atmospherics. But
Yeah.
I suppose you get a bit of both there, don't you? Warm and cold.
If it's cold, normally you can keep the energy levels on.
Yeah, true.
Because when you get to sort of midnight and 1 o'clock, the energy starts to
Yeah, that's
wave
true.
up a bit, especially if it's warm. So if it's cold, it probably keeps you going.
Is David? Is Mitchie's on? Is Neil's brother? I mean,
brother.
is David the one from Florida?
Yes.
It's always going to be warm there, David. So
I
you're
know,
never going to get
you're all
the
right,
cold,
aren't you?
unless you're in a fridge. Unless it's in a fridge.
Yeah.
Where does he
I know,
go?
it must be weird to actually have it warm because like we go to these buildings, they're really cold. And they actually seem to be colder than should be as well. I don't know.
Ice stays. Yeah.
17 pairs of gloves before
Yeah.
you can tell you when.
I tell you, Saturday I had to try and establish if it was male or female. It was that cold.
Oh dear. Oh wow.
One of
What can we
yeah,
say?
no,
We've got a question. We'll
Put
just
her
bring
off
that one up.
Not yet.
put her off then.
Not yet. 20 minutes.
So we've got a question here from Neil Smith then. Have you ever seen a full-bodied apparition?
Ooh. You
Russ?
probably have.
Yeah,
I won't say full body.
I ain't seen not full bodied. I've seen it up at the Stoke Museum that we was talking about earlier on.
I'm going to be controversial
And we
now.
were both in the same room. We both saw it at 2 different times.
What did you
Partials, yeah.
see?
In this, what they class as what they call the asylum room upstairs, there's a window that's boarded off, and just beside to the left-hand side of the window, one of the K2s started going off. So I was the other end of the room. I was looking at the K2 and saying, "Oh, come on, then say hello and whatnot." And as I was looking at the K2, it wasn't a full apparition. It was only a partial. I could just make out an outline. I couldn't tell you whether it was male, female, dog, cat, or what, but there was definitely a full outline.
You saw,
Across walked across the window. Then it disappeared from me, and Dennis, who was stood about 5 yards away from me, he picked it up on the wall coming round the side.
You saw it then?
Yeah, he was just as he was mentioning singing. I said, "What's that?" He must have walked where the window is. He walked from there, and it's got like a little padded room.
Yeah,
away from there, so
it's through the padded cell and across the side.
Doing around the room.
Wow.
And that was so not a full apparition, but certainly a partial one.
Something,
He was in the caretaker's room, and this when I used to do a lot of filming, and everyone's accounted for. Russ was on the chair, Neil's in the side of the room, and then I had another team member I thought was next to me. It turns out it was behind me, and I seen a hand come up, and I thought it was one of the other team trying to stop me videoing. When I turned to what are you doing? Turn around, it's behind me. And I looked at the camera after, and the camera's not got it, but I slipped with my own nose, so that my head playing tricks or what, or something
Yeah, but you both saw it though, didn't you? And that's it.
I saw something.
Yeah.
I saw something, definitely. Now, my own belief is that I'd like to really and honestly say to people, have you saw a full, as in Ghostbusters, a full head-on apparition? I'd love to challenge people who have. I'm not going to try and debunk anything because everybody has their own experiences.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
In 20 plus years, I saw what I make out of legs walking up a stairwell.
Brilliant.
I saw what these guys probably see. I don't know, a mist, a grey mist that looks like the shoulders of a head. But a solidified physical form. I know it's the ultimate and it's not winning the lottery, and perhaps the more sensitive like yourself or Jolene and those watching Gary this evening, are they seeing it physical? Are they seeing it in mind's eye? How are they seeing it? I mean,
it's hard because
even
if you see, it's a personal experience. Because if you see, even if you film it, somebody will just say, "Oh, gives the camera on and debunk that CGI." So you're never going to prove it. It's your own personal experience.
It's like all the programs, that keep coming on, the captures and all this, and the people who presenting it, found our friends, and that it's all so bloody dubious, isn't it?
I know.
And it's everybody's interpretation, I know for sure, but the amount of people I've interviewed and speak to, when they see an apparition, it's never a full blown like as in you there, Jackie. It's always
I've never seen
an energy. It's particular particle energized that's creating a form of some kind. It's never a replicant of a human physical, and I'm challenging people. I'm not saying the mediums do it differently, but me and these guys here are only partly sensitive. Is it because we're not sensitive enough? But after 20 years, although I've got something, I've never seen like something I'm talking to you, me and you now.
Yeah, get you. Yeah.
I say probably say I'm crazy and that they see it all the time, but these people who say I saw one of those today, I saw this today, I have to question it because I've got a bit of science behind me as well, how it works, like I've just said.
Yeah.
It's always partial or always a slight manifestation. In my opinion, I'm not ruining it for anybody.
You see, what I saw is that Matlock Pavilion. It's public ghost hunt. We're in a circle. Me and another girl were facing the stage. There's this dark mass on the stage. It just got thicker and thicker, got really black, really dense, and it got a face on it like a skull. And me and her, we just looked at each other.
You never saw it like I'm sitting here. You saw a dark mass.
No, I didn't. It was energy.
You'll see the energy. That's exactly it. You'll see the energy. You'll see the auroric field. You'll see particulate charge. And I do think that the gifted ones, obviously mediums are visualising it through their mind's eye or whatever way their method is.
Yeah.
And and I trust what they say, most of them. But for people like us, that dark mass or that mist, that's probably the best we'll probably get as a full apparition. The best we're going to get.
That's it. Yeah. That's right. And it was amazing. And I think because this person next door to me saw it as well, that's all you need, isn't it?
That's all you need, yeah.
You've got the extra validation and, did you catch it on camera? No, because I prefer to do, But I have started taking a camera now and, I do generally have it set up now, but I don't think you catch a lot of it on camera anyway. You certainly don't catch your feelings on camera.
And they don't want to be caught. They'll turn the camera off.
The amount of people who catch something in their peripheral. That can be explained away an awful lot of times.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So peripheral vision, like Neil's talking about, can be based on your frequency that your experience at the time. And this is proven. And
we've got a frequency, and it's been proven that you play this frequency long enough, and it will affect your eyeballs. Mm-hmm. And then what they say is when it affects your eyeballs, you will then start to see things in your peripheral which you shouldn't. Wow. So it's actually induced.
It's a physical
because
thing.
The frequency messes with your eyeball.
That's an old thesis as well, because that's an old, so that's been going on because of the London Underground. The London Underground resonates a certain frequency. That's why it's alleged haunting, because what people see peripherally.
But also, like when you've got that annoying green light in, where you got that in a lot of locations, for your emergency exit light.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, like you're in a dark scenario and you see it moving, and everyone does, and your eyes play tricks in the dark, don't they? And you've got to kind of rule that out.
I mean, as well as these guys, the amount of, and again, people who see something and take a picture and I believe they've got it. It's fair, that's fair enough, but 99% of it's paradola, isn't it?
That's right.
It's always paradola. I mean, whenever you capture something that's we've got a good chance you can't disprove it. It's very, very, very rare, isn't it? And
that's right.
People that do get something that's unexplained, but everything seems to be that's coming on socials now and YouTube, and it's just it's entertaining, but it's not educating the newbies, the legacy of ours correctly. Just money making.
Right.
The commercial side of it's stupid now.
That's why you will get it now on an invest. You'll get and it's the very first thing that we will say to a group of people on an invest. Don't expect what happens on most schools in every night.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Get that. Yeah. So and because they've been watching these programs, I mean, we can't stop them. But they are a group. They are expecting to see something happen.
Yeah. I've had guests. I've had guests when you mentioned the ramp when I've been down there, and I've turned up. I won't name the YouTube channel that they all support. They come on a night, and they all turned up with the GoPros and the 4K camcorders and all there filming each other. It's a big group, and I go, hold on a minute. Okay, so let's sit down and do a mass Trinity, mass S-stairs. Let's plug you all in. What's that? Okay, right. Do you know what this piece of equipment is? No. We only use it? No. So we only watch this channel. This channel gives us all the evidence we need and the proof we need. So I'll get back and I watch this out. What we're doing wrong. We haven't been able to impress these people with our methods. So I'll go on, switch it on YouTube, put it on. Within 2 seconds, this team are being flown over from America with all their 4K HD camcorders, and they walk into this haunted location. 2 of them run out screaming within 30 seconds.
Wow.
300 million likes. They get paid so much money. And I'm like, what's going on? If you hear a bang, a knock, a scream, a DVP, walk into electromagnetic field, you run after it, don't you? That's the whole point.
Run towards it.
It's just like, sell the merch.
Oh, God,
do something tangible and that's good for the scene, at least, for the community.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I
know
there are a lot of entertainment shows, definitely.
Yeah, my rant, yeah. What's the point? If you're going to hear something, if you're going to see demonic, everything's demonic, isn't it? There's imps and demons everywhere.
Yeah. Why do people take handcuffs?
Yeah, handcuffs, yeah. And people have got handcuffs now. Everywhere you go. Yeah.
Handcuffs, really? That's a bit random, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless there's something going on that we don't know about. Well, I don't know why people are carrying handcuffs in their kit bag. But what is this obsession with the demonic entities now? Everything's got to have a demon name.
It's mad, isn't
it? That ball goes off and it's a demon. Oh, it's a demon. Let's get out of here. 3 million likes.
Oh, I know. Somebody tried to post on my page the other day saying they got demonic something. I thought, nah, I ain't having it. Delete. It's not going on. It's like, no. How do you know it's a demon? Tonight. You don't.
Everybody who's watching tonight, I just saw Mickey or Pip put up, and as well, he's watching it, and 20, 30 years investing. They go for the action wherever it is. If they see something negative, let me in. Let's go. That's what it should be about. Put yourself in that position.
Yeah, that's it. So Dave's never seen an apparition of something like the energy. Got Rich Austin as well. Hiya.
Hi, Rich.
Well done for the money raised. West London Paranormal.
Oh, bless you, mate. Mark, you and Mark are okay, mate. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, yeah. When I watch Expedition Bigfoot.
Good man, get that. Season 3.
Give our guests a little bit of that the other night. Couldn't stop laughing. Oh, you'll have to let us know what that one is. I think I'll have a look at that.
Services.
Yeah. People expect scary on ghost investigations, so straight away it's a demon and it's going to attack you. I was hosting on Friday night, and you have a chat. Where are you from? Have you done this before? Yeah, I've been on Most Haunted Experience. Okay, then this is going to be nothing like that. What can you say? It's not. Demon. Someone say demon. Let me at him. Oh God,
which is old school. He'd be straight in there, naked, running around, going, demons.
I think somebody did naked investigating, didn't they? Someone is in the US or something. Yeah.
Did they get the stuff? Did they get the stuff?
I didn't watch it. I don't know. I think vaguely, yeah.
Not literally.
What channel was that?
I don't know. I've heard about it. For us, given the limitations of the human perception within our 3D existence, do you think it's unrealistic for us to be able to see a full apparition?
Ooh,
it's a question raised as if that is proof of the existence of spirit. Surely it's more realistic via third eye consciousness.
I agree. I agree with that.
Definitely one for that's way above our pay grade.
So Kirsty, Kirsty, you got your Kirsty's eyes always open. Third eye consciousness, you're totally correct. Yeah, obviously more expanded that way.
You've got to have that mediumship.
Is that the more chance you're going to see a full apparition, but is it going to be visually or
in your head? Well,
I don't know. I wouldn't like the levels of some of these mediums, so I don't know. I don't know what they experience to me, but I would hope that was the case. The more attuned you are to it, the more chance you've got to see. But after 20 years, I've not seen a full.
I was asking Paul to get under a table and start moving it.
Oh yeah, and the table. Yeah, it was a good question, Kirst.
Yeah, I'm a demon. Well, my gran always told me I'm a little devil.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Nice one. What if we are the aliens?
Brilliant question, Gary, because I believe that we're all interconnected. Why aren't we investigating aliens when we're on site or on vigil? Why can't we be crossing that dimensional path and talking and communicating with aliens?
We don't know.
One of the girls out in Margaret Saturday night, she was a member of Birmingham UFO.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And she's of that opinion.
Yeah. I read. I interviewed the guy. If you remember, Ryan Stacey. His name was.
Okay.
Was it Ryan? No, it wasn't Ryan. Sorry, it was Patrick. I forgot his name. But his theory was that all these haunted locations.
Oh, the one who
are in fact the hauntings that reside there are in fact it's alien technology. These spheres that you see in the atmosphere roaming the haunted location because this sphere is a satellite for alien communication as some kind of tracking device. So to stop, this is madcap, I know, but people go onto site and it doesn't want you there, so it replicates paranormal, so it replicates voices. What's the most common word you hear? Get out, get out.
Yes.
So this is that defense mechanism of this alien tech warning you to move away from the perimeter, move away from the building, because you're interfering with alien defense technology. That was his theory, and I'll tell you why. There's some crossover, definitely some crossover.
Yeah.
Well, you were there, weren't you? You met the Newkirks, didn't you, one year? Greg and Dana Newkirk.
Donna and Greg, yeah.
Yeah, so they did the Hellier, and that mentioned this sort of alien things, and they were communicating. They showed footage, and it seemed like they communicate with aliens rather than spirit. And we don't know what we're communicating with, do we? We just assume.
So if you watch or study the work of Stephen Greer, so Stephen Greer will go to the Nevada desert. He will sit there with his group, UFO or paranormal group, and they will meditate. And they're meditating in this desert area, and their intention during meditation. There's footage of alien ships coming down to them.
Wow.
Not obviously not right down directly, but there's movement in the area that they're meditating in. So this interdimensional, this frequency or whatever it is that they're resonating, 3D realm, whatever that Kirsty, going on, talking about, that's what's happening from the power of meditation. And Stephen Drew's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So interesting.
There's a group near me, Luke Allerton, who's Breaking Paranormal in Kimberley. They do a part of something called CE5, I believe it's called. So they go out once a month in the woods and meditate, try and make communication. And they've had some weird stuff happen.
That is so powerful. I mean, that's something that, us talking about pushing the boundaries and new experiments, meditation is something that we all need to consider doing. Most of us are doing it through Circle prior to the investigation for protective purposes or whatever purpose. But perhaps look at it for the communication aspect as well.
Yeah, got to keep pushing the boundaries, and you have.
I think when you're doing a group mass meditation, you're all resonating with each other's fields, aren't you? So you become the power, become the one power, the power of one, perhaps.
Yeah. It sort of helps with the energy levels. If they say that the spirit need the energy, then there you go. Like I was discussing the other day, like I don't get batteries drained. Like there's some people who go, "Oh, I got my battery drained," and like loads of people say that, but I've never had that happen because I say to them, "You can use my energy, rightly or wrongly." So I think they probably think, "Oh yeah, there she is," whereas they don't drain my kit. And other people take batteries and they just put batteries on the side for them.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
it's fascinating, isn't it?
That's learned something new. That's a good thing to do. Yeah, put some spare batteries on the side.
Yeah, and then I've got a damn big battery. I've got little mobile one which I use connect it to a solar panel when I go camping. So that'd be a lot of power for him, wouldn't it? I have to take that.
Yeah.
See if you want some of that. Come on, Greg, get this battery energy. But yeah.
It's not really saying 9 o'clock yet. We was going to say what was that battery used for originally?
No, it's just been camping because I was going to Wales. I was going to Wales and it didn't have any electricity. It's Shell Island, an amazing place. And the damn tent blew down, which everybody's does really there. So yeah. It's like just down a causeway, so the causeway's blocked off not that often, but when it is, and then it's right on a hill, we've got sea all around you, and it does get a bit it trashes a few tents, put it that way.
Yeah,
but it's a beautiful, stunning place. But this was weird. Like Carl Nottingham last year, he came, his camera wouldn't work, and it's fine when he got home. And you do find that frequently, how people would be in a location, it doesn't work, and then move back to the base room, it's fine.
I'm with you. I think something's going on there to drain it, but everybody says it's because you're in a damp, dark place, and obviously they can't conduct, with the damp, the moisture's playing the battery up. I keep hearing that lots from the skeptics, but there's definitely more to it. It happens every time, doesn't it? Every time.
As well. When I was 14,
come on, no. I don't know, I had something the other day and it had batteries in and I hadn't used it for years. And it was working. So, that had been away from heater, it had been in bags, it had been, I think I've moved house with it as well. I don't know how the battery hadn't curled up and died, to be fair, but it worked and I was quite surprised.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's there, isn't it?
When I was 14, I went onto a local investigation with mine where you could do Station Hotel and go up to Dudley Castle. As the medium, I can't remember who it was at the time, was telling us on the tour about the Grey Lady, my mum's got a digital camera and was taking photos, and then it just froze, and all it froze off is as if the white mist had just come down the steps, and it was totally frozen. Took the battery out to film everything, and that picture was still left on there, and the camera just tried everything, trying to restart it, and nothing, so she just left it, and they just said, "Oh, it's strange, it could be the lady, it could be nothing." Next day, I got back and then did all the troubleshooting again, and the camera's working fine. So she thought, I'll see if that picture's still on there. Plugged it all in, and tell there, no photos at all from that night she took. Saved. So again, that's that theory.
Yeah.
They don't want this to see them.
So that happens so often. I mean, so often. So, what is it? You can't blame environmental because there's got to be a percentage, a ratio of that lot that's truth, and it's not to do with the environmentals, and they're draining the battery, and they're also intelligent enough to stop that filming.
Yeah, that's it. And that happened at that weird shop. Awesome place if you get a chance in Nottingham. So it's basically a shop and it's got a lot of collectible items. It's also got some haunted items and electric chair there as well. So it's a very interesting place. Right up your street, that is.
Yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
But Michelle had her camera like straight away, and I don't know. And it's just weird how it happens all the time, isn't it?
And people say that, oh, you've got a cheap camera, but I've known it happen to people with top spec Sony HD 4K, blah, blah, blah. It happens to the best of people. And even some of these YouTubers, these minted YouTubers that have got, they've got 17 bloody 4K HD cameras. And hopefully I was clever enough to realise what's happened to them. But when you've got that many cameras, you probably don't.
No, that's it. No. I had Nikon D3300, so sort of basic Nikon DSLR camera. Took it to Derby Jail. The flash got knackered on it, so never worked again after that, not properly. So then I went back the next time, and the shutter jammed on it. So I don't know why. It's the only place I've ever had trouble with that camera, and that was at Derby Jail. Who knows?
That's a Nikon. That's a Nikon DSLR, and that is top spec.
Well, yeah. Luckily, like I have got 3 levels of Nikon, and luckily that was the cheapest one. To be fair, but that was the first one. It's the only one I had at the time. So since then, I bought 2 more. But yeah, and it's like, oh my God, Richard, you've killed my camera. But yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? What happens?
But then you've got the other end of the spectrum, where you've got people setting up with cheap infrared cameras, laying them static, and it's that grainy, crappy infrared that anything that goes past is going to refraction of the light and create this sparkly or whatever. And then they're going to be posting that on whatever site saying, look, it's my dead granddad's come back to see me, where we all know it's not true. And
I know.
the amount of videos I see of this online, I'm just, buy yourself a decent infrared camera. It don't happen with the Ring, does it, or any other high spec thing?
Yeah, but these doorbells. Oh, the doorbells now. Oh my gosh, the number of paranormal spiders webs on these cameras.
Yeah.
Oh no.
On these Ring cameras, I'm more scared about the nutcases who come to your door.
That's right.
You had a few.
What, you two?
Dennis, yeah, posting letters.
Oh, bless you, yeah.
I think the most scariest footage I saw on the Ring was when that serial killer went to somebody's house and I was on the Ring, and I mean that was like proper out the head, ready to kill people. And I'm on this Ring footage. I mean, that's scary.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Have you seen that video of the Tesla as well, when it drives through the cemetery and apparently it's picking up people?
Oh, I've seen that one.
If you go online, look for the Tesla in the cemetery, and someone's driving through the cemetery, and it's actually like a camera picking up people walking, like as if they're walking by the gravestones, and that shit coming up on there. Apparently, the figures are.
Oh, is that because of the sense for the self-drive thing?
Something like that, yeah.
They've got to have cameras everywhere, and it's self-driving.
Yeah, have a look at that and see what you think about that.
Yeah, well, there's one we control rooms.
Yeah, get a Tesla. I'm going to cameras though. The FLIR cameras, the thermal imaging stuff.
Yeah,
there's some good stuff on there.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean when it's left static in a void, and you're picking up something moving, and that's obviously heat thermal, and yeah, I've seen some cracking stuff on the FLIR.
Yeah, I've seen some good evidence on the FLIR. I can't afford one. Well, I can't justify buying one. Put it that way.
Yeah. I've got some flares.
Oh,
When I
gosh,
was at
we don't want to know. Do you still wear flares?
Yeah. Got short legs.
But yeah, you know, it is amazing. It's amazing what you see, but isn't it amazing how much footage is grainy and blurred? You know, you've got all these modern cameras. You can't get a blurred photo, but my gosh, there's enough on these paranormal pages, aren't there, to blurred?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I say, at the end of the day, who are we to, you know, to
Oh,
argue
bless
what people
you.
know? What's
Paul's
he
got
say?
to carry on working.
Oh,
See you, Dingle.
see you, Paul.
Well, soon at the Dudley Castle.
Milking the dogs. Rich Tesla.
Yeah, yeah, Tesla's epic. Imagine driving 200 miles to a paranormal investigation in your Tesla.
Well, the trouble with the test is, as soon as you got to the invest, you drive the battery.
If it doesn't catch fire, whoops, shouldn't say that. But that's how to heat a cold location, isn't it? Take one of them, see what happens.
I've just been technology is advancing all the time. I think what's AI going to play in the part of investigation soon? Well, you know, what can that do for us? What can that create? I mean, you can ask that AI program online to design you a vigil. I've saw people ask me, how do I communicate with the dead? And this chatbot thing, and AI will tell you what it feels from using the universal system. I mean, AI is going to play some part into it in the coming years. I would think.
Yeah, that is scary though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And even one of the guys who developed it has said it's scary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's already.
Quantum computing is going to be a major player.
Oh, definitely.
And just reality alone, let alone paranormal.
That's right.
Strange times ahead. What are people doing at CERN now? You know, deep under the ground in Switzerland. That's gone all quiet.
They've gone quiet for a reason.
Yeah, they've gone quiet for a reason, as Neil says. CERN.
Yeah.
They've started to pick up stuff they shouldn't. Well, the other one, of course, is that new James Webb telescope. Mm-hmm. That's already looked that far back that they found galaxies now that are older than what they thought the Big Bang was. So they've got to reassess the whole universe.
Yeah, I sort of posted something about that the other day. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
And this is what I say to people, you know, we're in an infinite universe, and we're here trying to talk to one little spirit, you know, and we're in this infinite, unbounded universe, and how minuscule we are in comparison. We're not even a grain of sand in it.
Oh, definitely.
This is what scares me and scares the lads, you know, that the logic behind that. And you get people coming on saying there's no such thing as aliens. And I'm there going, right, what were we talking about? Infinite habitable zones in infinite solar systems and galaxies. I just wobble your head.
Yeah, we've just got no idea, and
it's
the whole time as well.
It's like what Richard Felix says about ghosts and people who are skeptics. You know, he always looks up to the stars. That star that you're seeing in there now, that died over a million years ago. You're just getting the light of that star now.
Yeah.
You tell me there's no ghosts.
That's right.
Kirsty, what did Kirsty write?
It's not by design that we don't get undeniable proof of a collective level? ? What would be the consequence of that? Spirit surely ensure that doesn't happen.
Yeah. You start fear. That's what the belonging soon is going to.
Yeah.
That's probably what you'd start with.
You're opening a big can of worms, unfortunately.
Yeah. But then, if we got proof of it, would it be so much fun?
I mean, the thought that there's a lot of people now. You could also sort of argue if the government tomorrow said, right, we've got something to tell you. There are aliens. We've had footage. We've gone and we've had this together. Most people go, well, yeah, we knew that already.
Yeah, that's right.
And if the truth be known, and in my opinion, they're already here anyway. They're just masked correctly, and they're in they're the elite. And yeah, where I go down, the reptilian mob. Where I'll keep it quiet on that one. It's another show.
That's for another show.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Mm.
But yeah,
God
but
bless you.
the White House came out with some papers, didn't they? About aliens and
Well,
stuff.
there's an awful lot come out. I've had the
Yeah.
Senate meeting, and they already know because they've decided all of a sudden we've changed it. We ain't calling them UFOs anymore. We call them UAPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they obviously know that there's something, and they've got. I think there was. I can't remember the exact figures, but there was so many papers released. And there was something like 2,000 documented cases, and I think even the government got it down at it might be 70, but don't quote me on that. Something like 70. But even the government have said, yeah, basically, we don't know what that is. It could be anything, and we're never going to be able to tell you what it is.
So those pilots released, naval pilots released the footage of the gimbal, and there was a couple others, and these are from pilots, and these were not classified, censored on the TV. This was public domain on the news. Yeah. The gimbal. Now, could this be technology from the other side? You know, is it just futuristic technology that we're using, or what they're not aware of? But if it is alien based, then they're trying to desensitize us to something going forward.
Yeah. Oh, it's all intriguing, isn't it?
Trickling information.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Well,
that's always the case, isn't it?
Softening your
Yeah, and then introducing a new major story to take you away from another one.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we're getting used to that, aren't we?
Yeah. I do believe if they said tomorrow, yeah, we will admit there are aliens. We can confirm the existence of. Most people do, yeah. We do.
Yeah, we're certainly aware of more, definitely.
Well, I think a lot of people would be happy to say, "Oh, thank God for that! You finally come out and told us."
And guys,
that's what we already know.
Hey,
because they hear you need to go out and buy toilet paper.
Oh God, yeah, that was mad, wasn't it? Yeah, get your toilet paper. First sign of disaster. Need toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
But but so, what is your favourite location then, you guys? One at a time.
Purely because it was my very first invest. Guys Cliff always has been, always will be. Guys Cliff House at Warwick. Yeah, definitely. I love it there.
Oh, brilliant.
Yet to find it, yeah. I've still got many more places to do. I've got many more years.
But currently, though, what's your current?
What's your current one?
It was just where I've had the best experience personally myself, and that for me was George Jarvis.
Yeah, I would love to go there. What happened when you were there then?
I explained earlier with the hand manifestation when I did the videoing, and then also when we was down in the cellars and people are upstairs getting affected and you can hear them in that seance room.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, Kev loves George Jarvis as well.
Yeah.
I've got, I really want to go. Oh, Kev saw a foot there. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So you saw an hand, he saw a foot.
Yeah.
The same place, the same building.
Oh, yeah. Where was that, Kev?
George Jarvis.
What room? Yeah.
What room?
What room was that then, Kev?
My favourite has got to be just because the simple fact I spent so many hours there, and it's part of my fabric and DNA now. That's Smethwick. Will always be Smethwick Baths, just from all the hours and hours and hundreds of events we've done there. I mean, just from the plethora of the energies there. I mean, there's just so many.
It was special there. So many layers and everything.
He knows more about Smethwick Baths than the spirits.
I mean, just what our local council did was just sacrilege to let it go.
Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Kev, saw it in the big room.
The big room at the top of the classroom looking one.
It was in a caretaker room or something.
You saw it in the caretaker room.
The most interesting thing I saw at Georgetown was there where Alistair said the clock room. There's a little boy apparently passed in the clock room at George Jarvis. So when you go in there and shut the door, the level of intelligence from the little boy is really, really good. We was asking him to switch between the gear, between the REMs and the triggers, and it was doing that on command. So
Brilliant. Yeah.
If Jolene's still watching, ask her what her favourite part of George Jarvis is.
Oh, God, does she set fire to it?
No,
not this one.
no, this was a bad night for her.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'll say no more.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's
Oh,
watching
well,
anymore, but we'll see.
She might be on.
You might want to know.
There might be one people now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
So
this is,
we've got Gary, and Gary's saying
experience.
where we're going to be 1 year, 3, 5, 10 years' time in the paranormal field. Portals, time slips, Stargate, portals, time travel, return to the eras of the past. Yeah.
All of it. All of it, Gaz, hopefully. All of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I
Wouldn't
think
that be-
because more people are looking now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
Wouldn't it be
10,
wonderful if
20, 30 years ago, people weren't looking as much.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could create a Stargate or a gateway where we could just walk through, you know, and walk into another dimension or a realm and then come back and then, you know what I mean? Imagine,
Yeah.
I'm sure, or I'm positive our ancestors used to be able to do that. You can't tell me the Egyptians didn't do it. They did everything. So, yeah.
There are glyphs
Mayans,
about it, aren't there? Definitely.
Let's walk through this portal together, see what's there, and you know, wouldn't that be amazing? And then come back and then we'll try another one. But I think that could happen eventually. I'm sure we've already had the technology, so welcome to Gaz's world.
Yeah.
Gaz's world is naked jacuzzis and
yeah. Some dodgy football team.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alistair says we'll be investigating grade 2 listed costas.
Yeah.
Can everybody smell that coffee?
Oh, right. This is a good one. What about the truth around Antarctica? So I read a book called Fingerprints of the Gods.
Yeah.
So basically they were saying, like, back in the day, somebody did a map of Antarctica when it was covered in ice. And yet it was right, you know, without any tools of doing it or anything, and yet they managed it. And
Okay, so Antarctica research operation high jump. So it was just after the war, and America sent their entire naval fleet to Antarctica, and they said it was to hunt the last Nazis, but it was more than that. And they said it was to charter and navigate Antarctica. But why send a heavily armoured naval fleet to Antarctica? And the stories are that that's where they heard about an active UFO base, and they sent them there. Yeah, and it weren't to do nothing to do with flat Earth. It was to do with not the edge of the world. It was to do with an alleged alien base there.
Yeah,
and
which it would make sense.
Yeah, the Nazis as well during their time. Obviously, you know about the occultism that the Nazis practiced during the war.
Yeah.
They also designed, if you can remember, they designed the Bell UFO based on alien tech, and they had a link with this UFO base apparently in Antarctica. That's why I got his name. Operation High Jump. Just research it.
Really
and it tallies with what you just said about your map on. Was that Eric von Daniken who returned Fingerprints of the Gods? There was the other guy, Graham Hancock. No,
Graham Hancock, yeah.
So it's a great read. Great read. Chariots of the Gods, Fingerprints of the Gods. So Antarctica, Gary, spot on, mate. Pivotal.
Yeah, that's it. Rich Austin. When I'm going for past life regression session in a couple of months, I'll tell you where I was 400 years ago. Probably in an old inn's, supping ale, cuddling a bosom. You wish.
Good man.
My past life regression was a bit ropey, and I was a bloke. And there's a bit where I went behind a bar, got a bottle of moonshine, and I was walking through the streets absolutely hammered. This bottle of moonshine from a pub. And I've actually got footage of it, which I will release. And like the guy who did it, Robbie Crossan, he said like the funniest moment watching this was when I was going through being drunk, walking the streets of Nottingham.
I was an Edwardian rent boy. Oh, sorry, it was still is.
That's the title of
Still
his
is.
book.
I was an Edwardian rent boy. On Netflix, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it used to be, yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah, not done. Don't do Saturday nights much now. Not like I used to. Yeah, I used to run a pub, so yeah, used to have one or two. We're all right. You have to if you run a pub, don't you?
What rent boys?
Have drink or two, but yeah,
Oh,
yeah. If you get bought a drink, you gotta drink it, aren't you? Rude not to,
for sure.
but yeah. But yeah, it's such a fascinating world, and like when we met you guys in Walsall as well, that was cool. That's a cool night out,
yeah.
you know, all para people having a
We'll have
laugh.
to do that again. So we do an annual para piss up, and we just get rent boys. We do a para piss up once a year, so we just do a paranormal pub crawl, all wear your tops and your merchandise for your teams, and then we take over the local town. Yeah,
it was brilliant. It's pissing it down with rain, mind you, but it's good, wasn't it?
Unless you know Vicky Wells, and she threw up in the kebab shop.
Did she? Oh, I love Vicky. She's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, but she threw up all over the local pizza shop.
It was a top night.
It was a
No, I
veggie
missed
special.
it. I missed it because I had to drive back
Oh,
because I didn't stay up. Oh, Russ dressed as a woman. Not round Walsall. I missed that bit.
That was just a wedding.
That was a wedding, but yeah, you know, it's an incredible night, and you know, you do a lot, not just for paranormal, but you know, this charity as well for the Samaritans. That was incredible, and people do need help at times, don't they?
Yeah, so we raised £1,200 for the Samaritans Christmas, and it was the community, not just us. We just put it together, but the community chipped in, selling tickets, readings, and etc.
Yeah.
And that £1,200, seriously, when me and Dennis went to hand the cash over to them, I was all in tears and in bits with it. And if it just helped one person have a smile on their face Christmas, then you know, all of us guys are happy. So
That's right.
everybody who contributed or got involved in that. I mean, I was nearly in tears myself on the one night. I was sat in a pub, and the guys from Paranormal Path, she just sent me. She never met me in her life, and sent me £100. While I was sat in the pub, £100.
Not me.
And then Bellward sent me £100.
Not
straight
me.
after.
I didn't send £100.
No. It was I forgot the lady's name, but it was
Not
from
me.
Paranormal Path.
That's me.
Oh, sorry, Paranormal Penny Pinchers. Sorry, Penny Pinchers.
Paranormal penny pinchers. Yeah, I did send some, but not £100. But yeah. But
Penny
that night when it's your birthday and you went to Wetherspoons,
yeah.
how many drinks did you get?
So
Quite a few, actually.
quite a few, yeah. I mean, you're on that app, and I'm in with the spoons. I'm on this table. It's my birthday, and then I got a load of stuff sent across to us. So this is all from the community, and
Yeah.
I really was spoiled for my birthday. But the Samaritans are so close to our hearts, and
Well, yeah.
So the Samaritans don't get funded by the government; they have to fund themselves.
Wow,
And
I
it's
didn't know that.
such an important thing for all of us, really. You never know when you're going to need it. So.
No, that's it. 'Cause I had some dodgy news what got me down today. You know, if you don't like Monday mornings, then straight away your boss says she's leaving. It's like, oh God, no. But you know, and so. And you know, things can hit you just like that, and it's like, oh dear.
We've all got our triggers as well, and
of course you have, definitely.
What we do on a weekend as well, you know, walking into somebody's energy field, you know, the deceased energy field who possibly died of trauma or of mental illness, you're going to take a bit of that back with you, and you're going to experience it if you're an empath. So you've just got to. I mean, we're in the game that's you know, a lot of people suffer with MH issues.
That's right, yeah. Because
Yeah, so it was Stacey. Thanks, Alison.
Stacey and John Mackenzie, Penny.
Stacey sent me £100, and
Pinches,
also
that's-
Belle Ward within a minute of each other.
Oh,
Just,
bless 'em.
well,
It's
news
not
post,
Bell.
so-
It's not Bell Ward anymore, is it?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Norbury. Norbury. or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's amazing what you guys have done, and I like the way you sort of investigate as well, the amount of energy, the different experiments you do. It's brilliant, and
And,
yeah,
you know,
hope you do some round here so I can join you sometime.
yeah, of course.
We need to find some new ones, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's new. If anybody's got any ideas and they want to try them, or they've got a sketch or something, let us know. We'll try anything. We'll try anything at all. Within
Yeah,
reason.
me lying in a coffin with coins on my eyelids. Yeah, right.
No human centipedes. No, that ain't a good visual to do.
That's a bit random. Yeah, no comment there.
After mine.
That's how his mind works.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we'll
I
try it.
But I want to thank you for coming on. It's been a laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I can't believe that you didn't have a beer going. You
Well,
got your
I got told off Saturday for having one. So
Work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, no.
I had a winter warmer at the event on Saturday. I got told off, saying I need to set an example. So
Oh, okay, right.
yeah, so I did it all.
Yeah. So if you want to check them out, Wednesbury Paranormal. I think most people here are actually friends
We've
with
got no
Wednesbury.
funds, so we're not on websites. We're not on anything apart from Facebook
And Paraflix.
We're on Paraflix, yeah, but we haven't filmed on there for years. But some of our old
right.
stuff's on. Yeah, I had an amazing check this afternoon for Paraflix, so thank you. We had at least 3 people watch our footage.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, no, seriously, if you want to be part of the family and have a good crack, no egos, we're just all in it for the passion of it.
And that's the way it should be, isn't it? I think once you get the ego, that's it. Just destroys it, doesn't it? And
we back everybody as well. So people talk to us and want to. People have criticised us and never even met us. A most warm, friendly bunch of people you could ever meet, and but people just I don't know why. I just see our faces and think.
I had somebody down south call me to somebody. Oh, don't go out with her. Blah blah blah. I don't even know the bloody woman. It's madness, isn't it? Really. Who are you?
But, never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, like you hear stories about people just go out, meet these people, see what you think. A lot of people just talk rubbish and just go out, have fun, and life's too short. But thanks for watching, everybody. And thanks for the chat. It's been brilliant as ever.
Thank you.
That's all right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.